Another point, do you think that one is more a point gained or 2 points dropped?
Oh, that's a good question. At 2-1 down, you'd go, well, we'll take a point.
Yeah.
At 2-2, you think, well, we maybe had chances to win it. So I'm somewhere in the middle with it. But one thing I'll say is, actually, there's two things I'd say. One, at 2-1 down, the crowd got behind the team.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. The noise and the support coming from all around the stadium. And I hope supporters realise how much it helps, to generate the energy of the players to dig in when, it's very easy to be a little bit stressed. You're 2-1 down, got a player less. But also credit goes to the players, for again, in a difficult situation, the never say die attitude that they have to come back and take a point and potentially more. It's very impressive. And, they're a good group of men. Some of them are very, very young. And our job, obviously, as coaches and the manager is to help them. And that's what we'll continue to do, because there's lots of things that we need to get better at. I think we can score more goals, which I know you laugh because we score a lot of goals, but I think we can score more goals. But we certainly need to keep working on trying to keep them out of our net a bit better.
Obviously reduced to 10 men again. I guess obviously Marcus's red card was rescinded, so we know about that one. But is the discipline maybe a bit of an issue?
Well, discipline. If it was verbal stuff, I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
But things happen in a game of football. It's a battle out there, particularly when you're in either box. It's a battle, and just things can happen. One player can get hold of another, or they both hold of each other, and the officials can only give what they see. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. But it does feel a little bit that we're getting a little bit against us at the moment, and that's life, because I think over the course of the season things tend to even themselves out a little bit. But I haven't actually seen the incident of the card, so it's pretty hard for me. The second one is hard for me to comment on, but the second goal for me, that's probably more disappointing, because we should be doing better in there defending our box, and that's not just that's the goalie and the players in the box. We've got to do a little bit better on that. So, but yeah, we came back again. Fair play.
Yeah, that is something that you've got to take from this game and previous games, is that never say die attitude by the team. I mean, numerically disadvantaged, we were still pushing for the winner, weren't we? Which credit to the players.
Without a doubt, I think we got our substitutions right. They were positive, and the ones that come off the bench today, they were running forward, playing forward, trying to get the ball in the box, depending on who you were. So yeah, we could have won it. Brackley might say that they could have won it, because obviously they broke a couple of times on us, but I think overall we felt that we were, for most of the game, not all of it, the majority of it, that we were in control of it. We felt in control of it. So in the first half, I don't think they really troubled Marcus, but we got into some, advanced areas frequently, but it's just the last ball just wasn't quite right. So that's why I'm saying that, in those sort of moments when it keeps happening, that we should be scoring or creating more goal scoring chances. So lots to work on. Good times. Great team to coach. I think it's going to be an interesting season, but yeah, we've got a lot of work still to do. There's no point pretending that we haven't.
Yeah, it must make it a bit easier when we do have the ability. I know you've said we can score more goals, but where we're scoring a lot, to rely on those attacking players and the attacking quality, because we certainly saw it out there today, didn't we?
Yeah, and we've got different ways of getting from our end of the pitch to the other. We've got different routes, things that we work on frequently. So if we can't get through one way, we can always go through another way. But the most important thing is that, regardless of the way that we do it, is that you always got people trying to run forward, trying to run in behind. And that's, that's how you, and why we score so many goals and so many different players score. So, it's probably entertaining. It's probably very entertaining watching us attack. And sometimes probably a bit frustrating, with some of the goals that we can see. But like I said, it's there's things that we've got to bear in mind. Like, I'm not just picking on the back three, because we defend together as a team. Because I've talked to you about snowballs happening.
Yep, of course.
You remember the back three are young. They don't have a lot of senior football experience, so they're learning on the job quickly. And we're coaching them as much as we can on the training pitch, and they're just going to get better and better, because that's the kind of lads that they are. No matter who's in the back line, because I've got to include Jed in that as well as the three that started today. We're young back there. It was just a little bit the same last year. The lads that we had back there, they had to learn quickly on the job, and they did, and we helped them, and we just got to do that again this season. So now we'll just look forward to not having a midweek league game.
Yep.
Obviously we've got the Hampshire Cup game, and then we can look forward to our trip up north.